How Kody Brown's lack of polygamous organization let his 3 marriages down. Hello friends, I am Angela. Welcome to my channel. For the latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. The master of the polygamous house, Kody Brown, has never been a man of good decisions. He first chose to pack his family up and fell to Utah in the middle of the night. He then chose Sin City as their new home, leaving most of the family stunned. And finally, even though everyone was happy in their Las Vegas cul-de-sac, he chose to uproot his 18 kids and 4 wives in order to relocate to Flagstaff, Arizona. The man couldn't be stopped when it came to his ability to cause disorganized chaos. And it seems his issues ran even deeper than Sister Wives fans ever thought. During a recent episode of Sister Wives, Kody revealed that he had made one crucial misstep in his marriage with Meri Brown, Christine Brown, and Janelle Brown. According to Kody, "I was flying by the seat of my pants most of the time." The husband-to-one now added that when it came to scheduling private time with his wife, he was just creative. In his confessional, it was clear that Kody might resent some other polygamous families he knew since they seemed to have their life together. The TLC star noted, "I've seen other people who are much more well-organized with flexibility." Kody added, "And I've seen people who are just completely rigid, where there is no flexibility. I've known polygamists who wouldn't even stay with his wife on her birthday because it was out of the sync of the schedule." But after taking some time to look back on his decisions, Kody admitted to cameras that his flying by the seat of his pants approach had a few faults. "For me," he shared, "I believe in retrospect that my style of living plural marriage was a little bit too flexible." There isn't a lot that these 4 can agree on, but Janelle did try to give Kody a bit of credit. She stated he was pretty good about being fair, really fair with his time. But all bets were off whenever the family decided to travel. Christine Brown sided with Janelle's assessment, adding, "I remember we get to hotels always, and he never would say where he was going to stay. We never knew." But the family planner, Meri Brown, didn't appreciate their chaotic lifestyle. Kody's first wife shared, "I'm a planner. I want to know what to expect. And I just very often wouldn't get that kind of respect, to even know. And he would just show up." Robyn Brown didn't go against Kody and said she wasn't really paying attention to Kody's schedule. "I was okay if he wasn't there, and I was okay if he was there. It was great either way. But it seemed like it was a thing for a couple of my sister wives." Oh boy, not Robyn firing shots now that she finally has Kody to herself. Perhaps the humor in his revelation is that Kody always claimed he wanted his love multiplied, but he failed to divide his time equally. During the episode, Janelle admitted, "I used to dread when he would stay with me because it's such a disruption. I just want to have my own space." This isn't the first time Kody has stated that he wished he had controlled his family unit better. In season 17, he told his 3 remaining wives, "I'm going to be the head of my household again, and I'm not going to be circumvented in that. If everybody's willing to conform to patriarchy again, because I've been fighting to make everybody happy." Kody shared that his bitterness is out of trying to do that and not having the family that I had thought about and designed. He added, "And if it's too awkward, or if I don't feel like I'm the head of my household when people are around, then I'm not going to have the whole family together. I'm at a point now in my life where I don't have time to waste on people who won't respect me or treat me with respect. So we'll see how that goes." Even though Kody might now be seeing the error of his ways, it is too little too late. The star then chose to highlight a few memorable moments from her road trip. She confessed to enjoying listening to podcasts and audiobooks and eating pepperoni pizza with green chili toppings at a New Mexico gas station and relishing her first pistachio latte from Starbucks in Conway, 8R. And finally praising the local delicacies of East Mississippi. According to In Touch Weekly, fans instantly supported her decision. "Oh Janelle, this post hits my heart. I still drive my dad's 2002 Ford Ranger. I never got to say goodbye to him either. I always feel like he's with me." One fan remarked below the post, while another online user agreed, "As someone who has also lost loved ones, I too have kept vehicles. It's a connection you can't really explain to those that don't understand. I get it." The following month, Janelle opened up about how the family is coping. "Every day is a day." She exclusively told Us Weekly at the Us Weekly plus Pluto TV Reality Stars of the Year party at the Dream Hotel in October. "You just take it one day at a time, one moment at a time." Janelle shared that she and her family have continued to honor his memory. "I just think you do what you can to support mental health, especially men's mental health," she told us, "and we just continue to try to honor him and remember him." Sister Wives star Janelle Brown is treasuring her late son Garrison's memories. The reality star recently revealed that she inherited a special item from him. "After spending a few days with the kids in Vegas, I drove this old truck across the country. This is the truck Garrison bought when he came to live in Flagstaff," she wrote while sharing a video of the black truck on Instagram this month. "He drove it until Feb of 2022, and then it became Gabe's. Gabe is now driving a smaller car that makes more sense in Vegas. Enter the question of what to do with the truck. It's paid off, and it has more value to me on our new farm than I could get in a trade-in. Plus, it makes me feel connected to my two boys, especially Garrison," she added in her lengthy, sentimental post. Sister Wives star Janelle Brown recently celebrated Thanksgiving, but the holiday was also a somber occasion for her. With Sister Wives Season 19 currently airing, Kody is continuing to deal with the fallout of Janelle, Christine Brown and Meri Brown ditching him for brighter futures, leaving him with one wife left, Robyn Brown. Even after leaving Kody, Janelle isn't afraid to keep secrets from her ex or to throw shade at him. Amid that turmoil, the Sister Wives stars are still mourning the tragic passing of Garrison Brown, who died in March 2024 at the age of 25. A few days after Thanksgiving, Janelle posted about celebrating the United States holiday. "It was a very bittersweet and somewhat heartbreaking day for the Sister Wives star, as this was the first big holiday since Garrison's death." Janelle took to Instagram to share her thoughts on the mixed feelings she had on Thanksgiving, with her caption being addressed directly to her late son. Janelle said that she and her family got together in North Carolina and kept your photo close by. Despite being in mourning, they were able to laugh about Garrison's silly sense of humor and share several stories that honored him. Despite the fact that her family has returned home and is resuming after Thanksgiving, Janelle felt Garrison close by. Included in the post was a framed photo of her son as a little kid. Janelle wasn't the only member of the Brown family to pay tribute to Garrison. Christine and her husband David Woolley recently showed off their new home together at ET. At one point, Christine gave an update on the tree, nicknamed Sedona Midnight, she planted in honor of Garrison shortly after his passing. "She is the tree that is for Garrison," the Sister Wives star said before explaining that the reason she gave the tree a name is that Garrison, who was a photographer, had posted a photo of the night sky from Sedona, Arizona. Christine added that when the tree gets big and tall, you'll just be able to sit under her and be enveloped in her love, proving how much meaning this tree has in their lives. She and David also acknowledged a funny comment Garrison had made about Sedona Midnight being a good name for an adult entertainer. "Everyone mourns the death of a loved one differently. It's not always expressed through crying, though there are certainly plenty of tears. Sometimes one of the best ways to honor and pay tribute to a family member is to share heartwarming and funny stories and memories about the person with the rest of their family and friend group." Based on her Instagram post, Janelle certainly made sure to keep the day as uplifting as possible under the heartbreaking circumstances. Another way to pay tribute to a loved one is to create some sort of memorial, like Christine did with her tree. Sedona Midnight will continue to grow and flourish as time passes, and Christine will be able to see that tree whenever she's in her backyard and think of fond memories of Janelle's son, who was a big part of the Brown family and a valuable member of his community, especially with his devotion to helping animals. Even the name itself is the perfect tribute to Garrison, since he came up with that name for one of his photos. Since Garrison died in March, Thanksgiving was the first major holiday outside of Independence Day that typically involves a big family gathering. Next up is arguably the biggest holiday of the year, Christmas, so Janelle will now have to deal with the holiday season on a much grander scale over the next few weeks as she continues to grieve the loss of her son. Since she paid tribute to Garrison on Thanksgiving, she'll presumably do the same on Christmas. At the end of the month, when she makes even more memories with her family on Christmas, Janelle will more than likely post another heartfelt tribute to her late son. After all, it will be the first Christmas without him. Being around her children and other family members will hopefully give Janelle some solace. The holidays can be a happy time to open gifts, eat delicious food, and spend time with loved ones. However, not everyone is that lucky, and there are people like Janelle who still have a lot of heartache and sadness that might not go away. Unless someone has lost a child, it's hard to truly fathom what Janelle has been going through over the past 9 months. She's been vulnerable with her social media followers about the grieving process and trying to accept the huge loss in her life. At the same time, she's had to continue her regular life, including work, celebrating new milestones in her kids' lives, and filming Sister Wives. It couldn't have been easy to celebrate Thanksgiving with one less person at the table, but she's got a huge support system to help lift her up. It's no secret that Robyn Brown has always dreamed of having a big, happy, polygamous family. Yet, a legal marriage to husband Kody Brown was apparently not always part of that vision. On the Sunday, December 29 episode of Sister Wives, Robyn, as well as Kody's ex-wives Meri Brown, Janelle Brown, and Christine Brown, discussed the decision Meri, 53, made to divorce Kody, 55, so that he could legally marry Robyn, 46. Kody shared that he never felt like that legal divorce did anything to us. Meri volunteered it, but for some reason, it still had an emotional impact on her because shortly after was when she went through the catfish experience. Kody told the cameras, referencing how Meri, who was his first wife, was catfished by a female admirer pretending to be a man. Meri, meanwhile, noted in a separate confessional how she felt legally divorcing Kody was what she needed to do. After that, she recalled the Brown family patriarch being really kind and present in our relationship for, a month or so afterward before things dissipated. She then said the catfishing incident occurred several months later. Noting how the legal marriage really seemed very important to Meri, Janelle, 55, told the cameras how she suspected it wasn't Meri's idea to legally divorce Kody. "I was actually sort of speechless when she told us that she was actually doing it, because I thought Meri would never do this. I already had started to see that there was a little bit of favoritism for Robyn from Kody at that point, and I did worry," she recalled. From Christine's perspective, the 52-year-old remembered that when Robyn first came into the family, she started talking to us about these other families where the first wife divorced the husband so he could marry the second wife legally and legally adopt the kids. Christine claimed that Robyn brought this up to plant the idea into the family's heads, noting how she mentioned that several times through the years, like she was putting that in there because she would have loved that to happen. "I don't think Meri felt like it was planted," she added. "I think Meri felt like it was her own idea." On the contrary, Robyn claimed the allegation that she planted an idea in Meri's head is an absolute lie. "I never said it. I don't even know anyone who divorced their first wife so that the second wife could adopt kids. I've never even heard of that before," Robyn told the cameras. "Meri told me when she made the offer that when we were getting to know each other, she had had the idea in her head to offer to give me the legal marriage so that Kody could adopt my kids. I never said it. I don't even know anyone who divorced their first wife so that the second wife could adopt kids. I've never even heard of that before," Robyn told the cameras. "Meri told me when she made the offer that when we were getting to know each other, she had had the idea in her head to offer to give me the legal marriage so that Kody could adopt my kids." From there, Robyn declared, "I never even wanted to be legally married to Kody. I was actually really grateful that I wasn't going to be legally married to Kody because I'd gone through so much trauma with my legal divorce in my last marriage," she added. "I was very happy and content with my spiritual marriage. I didn't need anything else." Named the executor of Garrison's estate and sold the house for $388,650 on December 26. The property, located in Flagstaff, Arizona, included 4 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. The U.S. Sun was the first to report the news. The home was initially put on the market in September for $425,000, but Brown lowered the price multiple times. Garrison purchased the 1,400-square-foot home in 2021 for $329,000. Per the listing viewed by In Touch, the home included 2 parking spots, vinyl floors, air conditioning, a gas fireplace, and laundry. On the outside of the home, there was a small fenced courtyard and a fenced backyard. "Kody and I are deeply saddened to announce the loss of our beautiful boy, Robert Garrison Brown," the former couple wrote in a joint Instagram statement. "He was a bright spot in the lives of all who knew him. His loss will leave such a big hole in our lives that it takes our breath away. We ask that you please respect our privacy and join us in honoring his memory. 6 months after Garrison's death, Janelle penned an emotional tribute alongside a photo of her and her late son. Sister Wives star Janelle Brown's son Garrison dead at 25 after apparent suicide. 6 months ago today you went away. You come up in my photo memories almost every day. Sometimes it doesn't seem like you're gone, Janelle wrote via Instagram in September. And then I remember I won't be getting a call or text from you, and it all comes rushing back. Garrison would be so proud of you. Drive it till the wheels fall off and then make a big planter out of it, a proud fan wrote. Drive it around the farm whenever you can. That's a piece of him with you there. Spread his memory all over that beautiful place, another fan chimed. Janelle has made some elaborate plans for the truck she will be using it around her new 156-acre Tata farm based in North Carolina. The website describes her dream project stating, "She's the one mapping out our flower fields and making sure every petal has a fellow friend close by." It also calls her resident dreamer, planner, and future flower whisperer. The reality star confessed during the latest episode that she kept her business plans a secret from her ex-husband Kody Brown. "I didn't tell Kody," she said during a confessional. "I didn't see any reason to tell him. Our lives do not overlap in any way. It just didn't really feel like it was any of his business what I was doing." The ex-couple's dynamics shifted after their son Garrison's tragic passing, which was ruled out as an apparent suicide from a gunshot wound. The Brown family patriarch expressed his regret over not knowing anything about his ex-wife's future ventures. "I don't know how to explain this. It was never intended for me to know that Janelle was moving," he said. Janelle concluded by saying that they both are grieving in their own way, but do not interact much. Sister Wives star Robyn Brown is arguably the most controversial of Kody Brown's wives. While Kody's standoffish attitude and unwillingness to work on his relationships soured his marriages with Meri, Christine, and Janelle Brown, Robyn too had a role in driving the trio away. Kody's on-screen behavior cemented him as the villain in the Brown family narrative, but fans argue it's Robyn who is more problematic. Robyn refuses to acknowledge her faults and is often seen shifting blame, much like Kody. For instance, in Sister Wives Season 19, she accused Kody of sabotaging their family, despite being a catalyst for the divorces, as per Screen Rant. Her statement, "I feel like the idiot that got left behind," a reference to the other wives leaving, came off as self-indulgent given her role in reshaping the family dynamic. Robyn also broke long-standing plural family rules, most notably engaging in a premarital kiss with Kody. When pointed out, Robyn was quick to claim Kody instigated it. Robyn's ego arguably alienated the other wives as she passed judgment on their lifestyles, parenting, and appearances, while portraying herself as the best wife. Despite being the last to join the marriage, she claimed to understand plural marriage dynamics better than the others. Her self-appointed role as Kody's confidant, insisting she spoke Kody, only deepened the divide given the other wives had been with him for decades. Robyn further strained relationships by implying Kody was making sacrifices given their appearances, reinforcing the idea that they needed to work harder to keep their marriage intact. When Robyn joined the Brown family, she brought 3 children from a previous relationship who were later adopted by Kody. However, tensions arose as Robyn and the other wives clashed over parenting styles, with Robyn treating her children differently and holding them to a different standard. During a Sister Wives episode, Robyn expressed her frustration with Kody's older children, claiming they intentionally avoid mingling with the core family, which consists of her, Kody, and their 5 children, as per Screen Rant. This self-importance drew immediate backlash. After 19 seasons, Sister Wives fans have come to know Kody as a very traditional and patriarchal man. Kody is often seen demanding respect and compliance from his ex-wives and children, as per Collider. While Robyn occasionally does call him out on his behavior, she mostly backs him on his restrictive rules and destructive ways. By doing so, she has Kody further against his ex-wives, meanwhile positioning herself as the submissive victim. Hence, viewers see Robyn as part of the problem, not just Kody. Robyn and Kody were forced into a monogamous as Christine, Janelle, and Meri called it quits on their polygamous family. Unhappy with the situation, Robyn in the years that followed frequently argued with Kody, asserting that she married him not for his company but because she desired the communal component and collaborative environment of a plural family. "I'm really angry. I wanted to live in plural marriage," Robyn stressed. "I'm starting to feel a little tricked or something. Or like, people are making decisions for my life that I did not choose. It's making me